Almost every part of JoJo, the main character has a team full of allies, and some of these teams usually have some cool characters, like Caesar, Weather Report, or the character I'll be talking about in this video, Mista. Mista is my favorite character from Part 5, and in my opinion, most of the team of Part 5 is more interesting than the main character, Giorno, except Fugo. He's probably the worst character out of the whole group. But enough about that, let's talk about who Mista is exactly. Now, Mista was introduced along with the rest of Bruno's team, and when he was introduced, he seemed like the rest of the team, except he was a weirdo, kinda. Well, more weirdo than the others. Now, being a weird character in JoJo isn't uncommon. In the previous part, there was an unexplained alien, for example. The reason I say he's weird, though, specifically is because of the superstition he believes in. You see, Mista believes that the number 4 is cursed, meaning that messing with anything that has the number 4 or the count of 4 will lead you to getting hit with a stroke of bad luck. For example, Mista said that when he was a kid, a neighborhood cat had 4 kittens. A guy came and took one as a pet, and the kitten scratched out his eye. Because of events like this, Mista held on to this superstition for his entire life. Speaking of which, they actually do show how Mista's life was before the group, given a backstory. You see, before Mista was in a gang life, he lived a simple life. Mista would still be violent at times, but he wasn't a killer. Well, until the incident happened. You see, one day while Mista was walking around, Mista seen a woman getting abused by a man in a car. Mista obviously wasn't staying for none of this though, so he intervenes. This is when the man and his friends who were also in a car pulled out guns and tried to shoot Mista. Nothing short of a complete miracle though, not a single shot landed on Mista. Not only that, but Mista managed to take one of the guy's gun, reloaded it calmly while still being shot at, and killed the man, making it his first time killing anyone. Now, Mista actually gets arrested for this, and even though Mista was just defending himself, everyone thought it was just plain murder. Reason being, no one believed Mista could steal a gun and even reload it while being under fire. So with the decision already being made, Mista was sentenced 15 to 30 years in prison. Now, Mista was doomed until Bruno caught wind of the incident and determined that what Mista did was actually self-defense. Knowing that, Bruno pulled some strings with the mob in exchange for an instant verdict. Mista took the arrow test and passed, acquiring the Stan's Sex Pistols and becoming a part of Bruno's group. That's pretty much all of his backstory, and when Giorno joins the group, him and Mista basically becomes a duo. If I remember right, they fight together the most out of all the members, and for good reason, because at times they have amazing synergy. Not only that, but Mista still stays with Giorno after all the events happen, the team members are dead. Okay, now that I have talked about Mista, let's talk about how strong he is. Mista has the Stan's Sex Pistols. This Stan is 6 sentient bullet-like creatures with numbers on their heads. Now, Mista can shoot the stand itself from his gun, but the stand itself isn't meant to hit people. The stands usually ride the bullet in order to make the bullet change directions. Given the fact that the stand is sentient, this helps more than you think. Just like in one of his earlier fights, a guy was hiding inside of a building. Mista blindly shoots through the window and the stands redirect the bullet to hit the guy because they see where he is. Also, since they're sentient, they can also do other small tasks, like relaying information to others or carrying small objects. Plus, they're able to eat. That has nothing to do with their usefulness. I just think it's crazy that Mista actually feeds them. By the way, the gun he uses is just a regular gun, so he has to carry a lot of bullets with himself. Now, after hearing his ability, you may be thinking it isn't that strong, and you're right. Mista is just a quick thinker with good battle IQ. This allows him to contend with people who he has no business fighting against, let alone sometimes winning. Especially since Mista at times is okay with enduring punishment. I will admit though, there are times where Mista has crazy amount of plot armor, like when he was fighting the aging Stan user. His story should have ended here. But all in all, that's pretty much who Mista is and how strong he is. If you've seen JoJo Part 5, who is your favorite character or least favorite character for that matter? But besides that, that's basically it.